Hey, King. Welcome aboard. Sorry you're not able to be asleep right now, but I appreciate you sharing your waking time with me. Okay. We have two solutions to my missing teammates. Neither of them sounds like a good choice. But one is certainly a better choice than the others. You see, I've got these two here, and that guy there.
Rhino 3, this is Bluebird. Do you read? Over.
This is Rhino 3, reading you loud and clear, Bluebird. Over.
Rhino 3, change of plans. Jack Frost is heading for the Kapachi Kindergarten. ETA 3 hours. Provide support for a helo. Over.
Wilco, Bluebird, we're moving out. ETA 2 hours. Over and out.
Jack Frost? That's an old nickname me and Boris gave Professor Semenov when we were still students. Could it be? He brought me here to Pripyat years ago. Helped me get Tatiana a position too. And now he works for NAR? He must have his reasons. And he's always been a brilliant scientist. He's still my best shot at finding Tatiana. I need to see him.
Okay, so like I was saying, there are two choices for getting my friends back. The first is reloading old saves, redoing missions we've already done. I don't even know how much I built since Mikhail or Olivier disappeared. Mikhail's right here. The other choice is to get my ass captured. And if I'm going to get my ass captured, they're going to put me in the same jail that they put the other guys in. And then we get to break out. Just looking to see which of these has the most open space. Because I don't think I want to bring everything I have. I'm only carrying the pistol and the Gauss rifle. The Gauss rifle's powerful, but not necessary. That's just full of pistol ammo, so I can afford to lose some of what I've got with me. I can always rebuild this pistol if I need to. I can rebuild this if I need to. I think this is, the least equipment I've gone out with in quite a while. Alright, I'm going to assign these guys to easy missions that they have high probability on. Mikhail gets this one. Sashko gets this. Tarakan stays behind. Now, the way that you get yourself captured is you let a guard kill you. So here goes nothing.
Georgy Semenov, a good old Jack Frost. You must wonder what happened to him all those years ago. Why would he work with the NAR, my love? Surely he must have a good explanation. He was always kind to us.
I have to take a leak soon. I could use a smoke.
Alright, it's time to, go get my ass
Who's
kicked.
there?
Not what I intended to do. Would you get around to killing me already?
Your relentless search has finally caught up with you. Who knows what the NAR will do to you now? You don't want to find out what they have planned for you, my love. You have to find a way out, fast. Think, Igor, think.
Oh, my head. It's killing me. Where the hell am I? I have to find my portal generator.
As if it's that easy.
Ten shitty days since we were assigned here. God, juicy my ass. Why don't you shut the fuck up and be grateful that you don't have to scrub the toilets, huh? Alright, I'm just talking shit is all. Want to check out that funny pistol in the main tent? See what it does? Absolutely not. For all I know, it would teleport our asses into outer space.
So, my gear is in the main tent.
That's where I was. And this is their prison. So let's see if we can find our friends. And yes, I'm still a pack rat. I need to search this whole level before I go running off. Because I need to know where I have to come back to get my friends freed. So what have I got here? A standard pistol. Okay, there's a door that needs lockpicks to go through there. So that's a possibility, is my friends are in that area. Or they could be in one of these cells. Oh, there's Olga. So now we know we definitely need to come back here to get her. I don't see Olivier yet. But he'll probably be in one of these. Unless they killed him. In which case I'm screwed, because I kind of needed my whole team when we do the quote-unquote heist job. That one over there looks like it's got a way out of the back of it.
Hey, Igor! Over here. Thank God you're here.
Olga? Don't worry. I'll get you out of there.
I sure hope so. I don't want to end up as one of their experiments.
I need to get my stuff before I can let Olga out.
Alright, one of these over here looked like it had a way out of the back of the cell. Right here. Isn't that interesting? Okay, this is back to the outside. And I know that there's a tent with my stuff in it. So I just have to find a way into whatever tent that is. There's somebody walking over near that helicopter. No one's walking over here, but these tents also don't seem to have openings. This tent looks different. Maybe it's got an opening? No. There are more tents. That's one. Thought I heard somebody walking really close by. Okay, looks like we're just a few meters away.
How many in the detention cells? Besides the guy from this afternoon? There are some other stalkers. They could be in cahoots with our man. Damn. Do all of them have wacky gizmos like him? No idea. We better just keep an eye on all of them.
I'm not alone here. Gotta find the others.
Yeah, that makes sense. What was that guy doing to that bundle of sandbags? You know what? I don't want to know. I just want to get back down, free Olga, and find Olivier. Should be over this way, right? Oh, tell me I am an idiot without remembering where I came in here. Doug. Welcome aboard, my friend. Not that it should be surprising to any of us, but if you were to kill fewer guards in this game, you end up with fewer problems. Because there's fewer incidents of people doing searches for you. And while I kind of already knew that in a general sense,
I knew you wouldn't leave
I'll create a singularity tunnel, and we can make a run for it.
that thing again. All right. Let's do this.
at least I don't have to have lockpicks to get her out of there. That would have sucked if I normally didn't have them.
I knew it. They're conducting experiments at the power plant. But why are they in such a hurry? After all, Chernobyl belongs to them.
So yeah, I'm kind of irked that I didn't see Olivier out here. But the guards did talk about 2 people. Well, people in plural. They didn't say how many, but they said the people we captured. It's almost certainly more than 1. And there's definitely a level below this, because we've already seen the stairs down. I didn't see anybody over this way. I haven't upgraded my device to the point where I can track other people yet. But yeah, strangely enough, they don't like finding their guards dead everywhere. You'd think that wouldn't bother them so much. Yeah. I'm glad I remembered to do that. I have no ceramic plates in it, however. Calming salts. Your psyche can limit your number of encounters with the ghosty type guys, I really have to find Olivier, though, because I do not want to come back here. There's a guard upstairs. Who I'm alert to for some reason.
Igor, over here. Get me out. Just in time, Igor. Appreciate it.
Okay, Olivier. I'll get you out of there.
Oh, thank God. Whenever you're ready, Igor.
Ready to enter the wormhole?
This thing? I hate portals. But if there's no other way, let's go.
He says I hate portals like he's been doing this for a lot longer than he has. Doesn't look like there's any more stuff down here on this level.
Hey, Igor! You need to release me!
I'm gonna count that as a bug. There's more stuff up top. Do I go for the gear or just get out of here? I'm thinking I've got a little bit of wiggle room. Where is the cell with the way out? It must be on that side? I've got some wiggle room. As far as this exiting goes, because so far I'm not really exposed. And I haven't killed a lot of guards. Got two big bundles of stuff over there. Sure looks like I can get through over there. Naturally, I can't get through that gate. Right? To get in there, I have to get around. That's just Chernobylite, though. There's gear over here. That doesn't seem to be in any way in their patrol patterns. That's inside that ring. That is inside that tent that I couldn't get into earlier. Strange I can get in here now. That shotgun is not worth the effort. Looks like some mechanical parts. Over there. Can't really say that's worth the effort. Well, that's good. That is very good, Mark. And welcome aboard. He talks about Fraggles a lot on his shows, so that's not too surprising. Got my team back, and all I had to do was fail a mission. So there we have what the current appearances are. So apparently me being all sneaky and stealthy and killing guards probably should have been me being sneaky and stealthy and avoiding contact. Okay, so I have tons of ammo on me. I think I'm going to give that to Olivier. I think I need more armor for my guys. I want to take that off. How do I take it off? Well, maybe I can just give it... Ceramic plates. I make ceramic... I store ceramic plates in one of these. Okay, so that's... Requires ceramic plate. I have ceramic plate. I think I'm missing something here. Okay, I'm wearing it again. Somehow I've added 3 plates to it, but it still doesn't tell me how. Now I'm back to 4 plates. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. Let's go to quick menu. No, that's not it. All right, so it's at 4, now it's at 3, so I know that they're getting added. I would really like to know what to do with this. Here, let's try this. Nope. Why is it... And now it's gone up by 1. By 2. 3. Okay, now I get it. Just put the damn plates in your inventory, and eventually it will fill with them. Good lord, a little explanation goes a long way, game. Should have 5 lockpicks. I only have 3. Now I should have 5. I can burn a whole bunch of ammo. Let's give these guys some weapons and ammo.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Sure. What is it?
What do you think about Sashko?
Do you like him?
Why? Are you jealous?
Neither one of you is my type.
Then yes, I admire his spirit. Sashko is his own man and doesn't take shit from anyone. He knows how to handle himself, how to fight. Maybe he's a little rough around the edges, but that kind of thing can be ironed out.
What about Kostya?
What about him?
He's your husband.
Sure, but that doesn't mean I'm his property, does it? Come on, Igor. This is just girls' talk.
You mean like just between us girls? But I'm not a girl.
Would it be the end of the world if you were? Jesus, you men are all so fucking insecure.
But
Fuck, just forget it. I was just trying to have a little chat with you, and you made it fucking weird.
okay, sorry. I mean, yeah, never mind. I'd like to rethink your gear loadout.
Sure, Igor. Just don't make a mess of my inventory.
Okay. She has a revolver. She's good. Alright. She needs armor. No, that's not what I want to talk to him. I guess I don't get to talk to him, huh? There we go. I have to fucking stand on him to talk to him.
Dial it down a notch. You'll bring the NAR down on us. Or worse.
I can see us all in the devilish clouds, touched by the cold hand from hell. The green swarm is spreading like wildfire, ending everything we know. The Red King is triumphant, but even he falls prey to the horror he has unleashed.
So, nothing new.
You make fun, Mousy. Well, you do so at your own peril. Tell me, what do you do with something that is broken?
Fix
Do you
it.
fix it? Or do you raze it to the ground?
You're talking about Chernobylite.
I'm talking about the world.
Not sure I follow.
Why do you...
How do you burn the world to the ground?
This world for his wrath. It's not because we're so very noble and good, but because we're evil, sinful, and broken. Fundamentally broken.
Dude,
Our
I just want to
actions
give you a
have
gun.
Invited him in. Since the dawn of time, we've done unspeakable things to our own kind. And to the world we inhabit. Who knows? Perhaps this is our punishment. Perhaps we
Yes? Deserve what?
deserve to live our final days in the age of the rat. Either to atone for our faults, or finally be annihilated.
I'm not a philosopher or a mystic, but I believe there's still a chance for us to improve.
That remains to be seen, Mousy. But we are living in the last days. Mark me.
Let me take a look at your gear.
Of course, Mousy.
Good lord.
How are things, Professor Kimnyuk?
Not too bad, Sashko. Not too bad.
I've been thinking about my brother Ruslan recently. He'd make a great addition to our team.
You were both in a street gang, right?
For a while, yes. We ran errands for Yuri Kipish, a dangerous gangster. He was fucking nuts too, of course.
I see.
I know you're trying to be polite, Igor, but there's no way to understand these things unless you've lived through them yourself. I'm talking about ongoing turf wars between every type of gang. Russian, Kyrgyz, Thai, Vietnamese, you name it. Everyone trying to get a piece for themselves.
What about the police?
They stay well away unless they have urgent business there. You know what I mean? Anyway, me and Ruslan were right in the middle of it. Every day, something was going down. You run, you sweat, you fight, you kill, you bleed. You get hooked on the adrenaline, like a drug. Rustlin had a special talent. He could make a person disappear without a trace. That would have come in handy around here on several occasions. We all followed a code, of course. Even wild animals have rules. You're familiar with the Thieves' Code of Conduct?
Where criminals forsake their families and dedicate themselves to crime.
That's right. Rustlin would never hurt anyone who wasn't in his way. But that kind of life takes you dark places no matter what.
You think it took its toll on Russell?
I don't know if you have it
Possibly.
available, Doug,
That's why I
but Tombstone's a
have to face
great
it
movie
to
for
find
a
out.
long night. What
I would
equipment
like
did I
to
give you?
redistribute our gear.
Sure, redistribute the shit out of it.
Alright, you're the guy who got the shotgun. So I'm gonna need at least 3, probably 4 things of armor. I don't think I gave the other dude armor. Mikhail. And, oh, not what I wanted to do. Well, if I didn't make it here, where did I make the armor I'm wearing? That's not it. There we go. Alright, I need the stealth armor for Olivier. That's this one, right? Yeah.
Hello.
Olivier, something you wanted to talk about?
Someone. What do you make of this Tarakan guy?
I don't know yet. He's a very complicated personality.
Complicated, huh? That's a cute way to say insane.
Well, that certainly is a possibility. But he also knows a lot about NAR, the Shadows, and the incident. Maybe even more than we do. We cannot ignore that.
You think his grotesque costume, the fetishes, and manic blathering are some kind of act?
Maybe. Maybe he's just got an overdeveloped sense of humor or something.
Fuck his sense of humor. Over the many years I've spent in the field, I've developed a kind of sixth sense. A gut feeling about people. Right now, my gut is telling me there's something sketchy about this guy.
Maybe your gut is just hungry. Did you consider that?
I'm glad your sense of humor is intact, Kiminyuk. But if Tarakan endangers our mission in any way, I hope you kick his shaggy shamanic ass out of our base.
I believe I gave you a gun. You should be able to
we
just
swap
shoot
some stuff,
his...
Olivier?
Sure, whatever you need.
Okay. You need to get that out of there and that in.
How are things, Professor?
I would like to redistribute our gear.
Sure, redistribute the shit out of it.
Yep. Come on.
What's the matter, Mousy?
Let me take a look at your gear.
Of course, Mousy.
She needs ceramic armor. Everything takes herb.
What can I do for you, Professor?
I'd like to rethink your gear loadout.
Sure, Igor. Just don't make a mess of my inventory.
You have 2 inventory slots. What can I mess up? I can only put 1 thing in each. Wait a minute. Alright. She has a resistance. Alright. Her resistance and artifice go up. Yeah, okay. I don't know why they became red unless it's indicating... Yeah, it's red because it's like I was indicating I'm taking them away. Alright. Now everybody's got some armor, everybody's got a weapon. I can probably deal without carrying 5 psychic salts. Let's do away with some of this ammo I'm never going to use. Thought one of these I had spare ammo in. Okay, so you need more than 8 to destroy that ammo. Take these back. Put these in here. Get that organized. Do I have enough clues for anything new on my mind reading board? 5 out of 7. 3 out of 6. 2 out of 5. I need more clues on the Black Stalker. And more clues on the woman in the red dress. Actually put that there. Put all my crap away. Forgot about the food. How can I forget about the food? That's much better. That should cover just about everything. Ready to sleep. Homemade garlic bread is a very, very good thing. Here in my house, we like garlic a little heavy on the garlic, but I personally like salt on top of mine before it cooks. Especially if you use flake salt, it gives it a nice texture and a little bit of change to the garlic taste. Nothing on my stolen military radio. Okay. Let's start with the tougher one. The munition drop, that's Olivier. Food drop. Yeah, I have to proceed. You don't let me put 2 people in the mission, so.
Gorgy Semenov, a good old Jack Frost. You must wonder what happened to him all those years ago. Why would he work with the NAR, my love? Surely he must have a good explanation. He was always kind to us.
This time I'm going to try and complete the mission instead of just sneak up and get killed. Wow. Just a little off the path and you are irradiated. Hey, see, I didn't have to go kill those guards. And I feel so much better about that. If your psyche does not drop, you're less likely to get attacked by those ghoul-like things. which is good for us. And your psyche drops whenever you have to kill somebody. Unless you kill them in hand-to-hand combat, because apparently choking the life out of somebody is less psychologically damaging than shooting them from a distance. I don't know about you, but I think shooting something from a distance is a lot less psychologically harmful. Than choking the life out of a human being. I could be wrong. You know, I only took a year of psychology, so, you know, just enough to screw you up for life. But last time I checked, anything that was quote-unquote personal was a lot harder on you mentally. I've been in here before. What can I craft here? I can craft armor here. Good night, Mr. King. I hope you get some good rest, buddy. Looks to me like I have to get both up and over to get where I'm going. And I can't climb up this? Of course not. That would be easy. So force you to go around, probably to give you more chances to get caught. Sure, I accidentally walk up a slanted tree in other scenarios, but I can't purposely walk up this one. There we go. What is that? That looks like a cache of supplies, but also looks like it's below ground. Looks to me like I have to go inside this building.
I don't get it. We dispatched an entire squad to fly in here and escort this old fart just so he can dig through some papers? This old fart is more valuable to them than an entire battalion of grunts like you. Guess I'm in the wrong line of work, huh? Not at all, Sasha. I think you're exactly where you're supposed to be.
Looks like it's just him in here.
You. I'm surprised to see you here. You are.
It's Igor. You remember me, Professor Semenov, don't you? It's been a long time. I thought you would have retired by now. But I guess there's no rest for a man of science like you and me.
Igor. It's so good to see you. But what are you doing here? It's not safe.
What are you doing here, Professor? Are you really working for NAR? Do you know what they're doing in the zone? How they treat the summer shells?
Please, Igor, slow down. My concern is science, as it always has been. The politics and administrative piffle, I leave to others.
Then what are you doing here exactly?
You don't need to worry about me. I haven't turned into Dr. Mengele. I study the local, fauna. They're very peculiar, very dangerous. You must have run into them at some point. There are reports dating back from before the Chernobyl catastrophe. It's very important that we gather every bit of available information.
Let the man catch his breath. Otherwise he may become suspicious. He was probably forced to work for NAR. That's my guess.
So this is Semenov. Very smooth, very slick. I wouldn't trust him if I were you.
Reports? In an abandoned kindergarten?
It wasn't only a kindergarten, you know. Back then, we've always been watched, monitored by those who want to control us. I tried to shield you from this. So this place, it used to be KGB document storage. There's a lot of stuff left in the basement.
Please, answer me, Professor. Did you sign some sort of pact with NAR?
A pact? How melodramatic. How ominous. I signed a confidentiality agreement and a contract of work, yes. But I'm not responsible for how they police their facilities. They have people for that. Can't you see what's going on here? This is much too important to leave to the half-wits in military uniforms and Armani suits. Chernobylite needs to be properly studied by real professionals.
And that
haven't
means
seen
you,
Tatiana
right?
in 30 years. I seem to have some blank spots in my memory. I can't remember what happened the night of the disaster. I need to find her. I need to find out what happened to us.
Reactor number 4. That was a real disaster. Some of our colleagues paid the ultimate price for this misguided experiment. That's what happens when politicians are placed in charge of scientists. And Tatiana, such a sweet girl, and your friend Boris. You three were inseparable. I called you my 3 musketeers, remember? Look, my security detail will be back soon to collect me. I don't want them to hurt you or start asking questions.
How can I get in touch?
I will find you. Now, go.
He said there was stuff in a basement. I would really like to get inside this basement.
I'm going to fucking end you, you hear me?
His buddies didn't notice that? Oh, they ran. I get it. Oh, come now.
He's over there! Over there! It's just one guy! One guy! Get him!
Now then, how do I get in the basement?
Enemy in sight! I repeat, enemy in sight! We've got a visual! We've got you now, Stalker! We'll come out eventually! Everyone be ready!
Oh, shite.
He's over there! Over there! Contact! Flank and shoot this son of a bitch! We need a medevac! Pronto!
Where are you? Somebody's over there. Y'all are assholes. All I want to do is go in the basement. You could just let me go, but no. We gotta be jackasses.
Stalker spotted! Kill him! He's holed up!
Alright, time for some psyche salts. Now can I go in the basement? You won't let me in this way.
It's Kim and Yuk! Get him, quick!
Didn't expect another one. That was surprising. Well, if I can't go in the basement on the other side, and there's not a basement entrance on this side. Alright, you hear that storm? That means that the guy who is hunting me is starting to warm up his portal to come here. Obviously, there's a way into that cellar that I haven't found yet. And it's not readily available. So agreeing with Olga got me better relationship with her and didn't hurt my relationship with... I have to go back and do that again. Because I missed something. I need 2 of those tonight. And 1 of those. Might as well top off. Or as close to it as possible. Alright, I know I used 1 of those and 2 of those. I think 2 of those. Three radiation, 2 health. I need 1 more health. That's the wrong work machine. That's the one I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I put a sixth one in my vest? I'm an idiot. I can put a sixth one in my vest. I don't know why there's 3 red bars on that, but I'll figure it out. I don't think I used my lockpicks. Shotgun. Let's get this stuff put up. Metal plate. Fuel and chemicals. All those ammunition are full. Put the rations and the herbs in such a way. That takes care of that. What's my skills at? I have 2 points available. I haven't gotten anything from him yet. That's what I need, is software upgrade.
Hello.
Ah, I
Hey,
thought you were
you seem
the
preoccupied.
rat guy.
I've been thinking about the nuclear disasters in the West. They never got as much coverage in the press as Chernobyl. Not anything like it. Isn't
Good
that
night,
odd?
Doug.
I
Thanks
think
for
the
coming
Americans
out.
just wanted to distract the world from what was going on in their own nuclear backyard.
Interesting. Some might call it a conspiracy theory, but do you think Chernobylite has already been discovered someplace else?
I really don't know. But if nuclear fusion is the key, then we should probably
Well, you know,
expect it to appear
Christian,
in other places.
A settlement always
Windscale,
needs your help.
Fukushima. There are about 450 operational nuclear reactors in the world right now.
Yeah. Something to think about, eh? But let's focus on what's in front of us. One problem at a time, Professor.
Right.
Where is Rat Boy? There he is.
So, what does it do, Mousy?
What does what do?
Your magical thingy. Your fancy device. Orana?
Ariadna. It uses low-level radiation measurements to reconstruct past events.
Something like radiocarbon dating?
You surprise me, Tarakan. How do you know about these things?
I don't know, Mousy. They sometimes come to me, unconnected memories and bits of knowledge. The Rat King must be blocking them somehow.
Okay, you're not wrong. It's like
Preston
carbon dating,
is
but a lot more
difficult
advanced.
in
And
survival,
3D,
especially if
see,
you
every
can't
object
avoid being
is a
near him.
dosimeter, in a way, absorbing different types of radiation every millisecond. Ionizing radiation of thorium, potassium, uranium, and even cosmic rays. When it does, it creates a radioactive echo in time and space. With enough data, this echo can be traced and recreated using the Fractal VR simulator.
Does this mean you can see the past, Mousy? Is that how you hope to find out the truth about Tatiana and yourself?
That's the idea, yes.
A wise mouse once said, if you want to discover the truth, you need to ask yourself, what is truth? What you're looking for may not be what you find, Mousy.
That's a risk I'm willing to take. Nothing is more important to me than Tatiana.
Don't be so sure, Mousy.
Hey there, Tarakan. I was wondering if there's anything you'd like to teach me.
But of course, I have been blessed with the wisdom of the great Ratcatcher. And I've also spent a lot of time in the zone. I can give you some pointers.
Software upgrade.
Fantastic. I'm ready to learn.
Bye, Preston.
This is a big day for you, Mousy. For today, you get to be the cat.
I
Thanks to
think
your
Stalker
PDA
is
thingy
one of
upgrade,
their products.
You can now detect those pesky NAR soldiers, shadows, and living creatures in general. I also replaced your regular battery with a more advanced one. For a while, you'll be able to run a scan more often than usual. But throw it away afterwards, or it will explode. Whether you're out on a hunt or simply trying to avoid danger, it's pretty useful if you ask me, Mousy. Now let's do a live practice. I'll hide, and you find me. I hope you understood everything. You're such a clever Mousy after all. Close your eyes and count to 100. And no peeking. Well done, Mousy. See how useful this can be? Remember, it's hunt or be hunted. That is the law of nature. You make me proud, Igor. Under my guidance, you will become the ultimate rat exterminator.
All I really needed to do is learn how to do that. Now then. That was valuable. That one's going to be probably a 3 or 4 point skill. That'll be a 1 or 2 point, and that's going to be a 3 or 4. This might be a high point skill because of the usefulness of it. The only thing Olga's got left to do is give me better assault rifle damage. Olivier gets me move, run, and jump much more quieter. Much more quieter. That's not good English. Looks like I have one more to learn from Sashko that I really want to learn. And then one more from Olivier. A couple from Tarakan. I really can't knock any of Mikhail's skills. I need to find a way to increase my relationship with him. Olga should be listed as good, not neutral. I keep forgetting that I have field craftables. Two mushrooms, 4 E-parts, and 2 fuel to do that. So let me put that stuff in my inventory. And next time I'm in the field, I can build some of this stuff. Four mushrooms, 6 mushrooms, 6 electronic parts, 2 fuel, and 2 herbs. I need 6 mushrooms. I think I said 2 herbs. Six electronic and 2 fuel. Next time I go into the field, I'm going to build both of those things. It won't be useful in the day that I'm there. But it will be oh, Christian. No one's standing around down here except for Ratman. No one's ambushing me. Good, good. I feel cheated. She was upgraded to good, and she's still at neutral. So apparently my friends walk to their destinations.
A good old Jack Frost. You must wonder what happened to him all those years ago. Why would he work with the NAR, my love? Surely he must have a good explanation. He was always kind to us.
I bet I'm going to have to talk to him again. Is there any other kind of redhead? You're telling me I can't jump on here. You're full of shit. Pardon my French. A lot of you probably didn't know I was multilingual. You hear that? Very faint. very good looking game, I agree. Trying to find my way through a relatively clear area, though. The foliage was actually a lot better looking, but I turned down the graphics settings a couple of notches in order to get better performance out of my computer for the stream. I don't think you guys want or need to be seeing super crap. It gets very laggy when you don't have enough resources. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna have me talk to him again.
Dispatched an entire squad to fly in here and escort this old fart just so he can dig through some papers?
This old fart is more valuable to them than an entire battalion of grunts like you.
Guess I'm in the wrong line of work, huh? Not at all, Sasha. I think you're exactly where you're supposed to be.
You? I'm surprised to see you.
It's Igor. I thought you would have retired.
Igor?
What are you doing here, bro? Do you know what they're doing?
Please, Igor, slow.
Then what are you doing?
You don't need to worry about me. They're very peculiar. There are reports stating...
Let the man catch his breath. Otherwise, he was probably forced.
So there's a Semenov. Very smooth, very...
Reports?
It wasn't only a kindergarten, you know. Back then, we've always been watched, monitored by those who want to control us. I tried to shield you from this. So this place, it used to be KGB document storage. There's a lot of stuff left in the...
Please, answer me, Professor.
A pact? How melodramatic. How ominous. I signed a confidential... But I'm not... Can't you see Chernobylite?
I haven't seen... I need to find her. I need to...
Reactor number 4. That's what happened, Tatiana. Look, my security...
How can I get in touch?
I will find you. Now...
Now I can see all the people. Apparently, what I'm after is still inside? Was there another room I could get into? Oh, that's how you get in the basement. And there's my clue. How do I get back out of the basement? I mean, I can portal out of here. That's not an issue. But there's a door that leads in here. From outside, you would think that if there's a door that leads in, I would be able to find it from in here. I'm just running in circles now. Very, very interesting. Alright, well... Buildables. Traps. Environment modifiers. My life is in danger. Probably because of how close to the, that end of the building I'm at. Now, how do I get out of here? This room is blocked off. So yeah, this is about the portal's the only way out. Looks about right. But none of them had to die this time. She got medicine, good. He got ammo, nothing that I needed. Seems to me that there's more helicopters now. Seems a little unfair. I stopped killing their people. How many skill points do I have? None. 1. Don't stick your head in the vise, dude. That's a hydraulic press. It'll crush you. Alright. One of these lockers has ammo I don't need. Didn't really collect a whole lot in that trip. It's amazing how little you collect when you basically don't slaughter everybody. Little irradiated. Little bit of healing necessary. Gonna need just a hair more, and then create 1 radiation and 2 healing. Then I can check my clues. That's radiation. Still insufficient data. Alright, so let's... I think those 2 things being built, if I spread those out over more and more territories, I'll be protected for longer. I need to build a bed. No wonder some people are unhappy. Okay, that's just comfort items. Where are the beds? Are they in here? There we go. Let's give the rat man his own little hovel. There you go, rat man. Does anybody have anything they need to say to me tonight?
What's going on, Igor?
Alright, you're good to go.
Namaste fucking day, Igor.
And good day to you, Mikhail. I saw you fooling around with some cards earlier. Are you a gambling man?
These are tarot cards.
Huh? Are you moonlighting as a gypsy? Where's your crystal ball?
Oh, let me think.
Hi, VG.
Oh,
True.
now I remember.
Patrick.
It's up your asshole. You don't
Everybody
like anything
popping
that
in
doesn't
all
fit
at
with your
once.
mind-numbing
Welcome
scientific
aboard.
worldview, right?
I don't like superstitious nonsense without any basis in reason or fact.
You can bet your skinny little ass there are things around here that can't be easily explained. You should keep an open mind instead of just burying your face in books. The tarot can be a powerful fucking tool if you let it.
Okay, I'll bite. What does the tarot say?
I actually already pulled a card for you today. The Lovers. Nice. This card can have multiple meanings. There's the obvious one.
Me and Tatiana?
Very good. But it also means having to make a choice. One that will have consequences you cannot foresee. I'd have to pull a second
I
card to get
found
in.
all of them.
Should I do that, Igor?
I think I'll stick with my mind-numbing scientific worldview. Thanks anyway.
Alright, that's those two.
I can see things, Mousy.
Are you okay? You don't look so hot.
The terror courses through me. Present, past, future. A tormented, hungry beast about to burst free of its cage. A volcano of unstoppable force. Hellish green light and poisonous vapors.
I'm not sure I would
Is
have
this
invited
in the
this guy to
past
be part of
or
the
future?
team.
Future, past. These distinctions are meaningless before a terror from out of this world. We awoke something that night in 1986. Something so alien. It is almost beyond our comprehension.
It seems to
Beyond
me like
comprehension.
like,
I don't think so.
they're not
We'll get to the bottom
blaming
of
the
this
Chernobyl
eventually.
disaster
Everything has a
on
scientific explanation.
the reactor crew, but on this
isn't just some stuff
other
made to
natural
power your fancy guns.
creature.
There's so much more. You need to be ready for anything, Mousy.
Alright, where is Parkour Boy?
Hey there, old-timer. What's cooking?
Nothing much. I need to remember to check the dosimeters.
Ain't radiation a stone-cold bitch? That raggedy-ass old man. The other one, I mean, was rambling about it not too long ago.
The other one.
About what?
About Pripyat being contaminated even before the Chernobyl disaster. You're a scientist. Is there any truth to it?
Tarakan may not be the most reliable source of information in the zone, but in this case, he might be right.
Explain.
For starters, the choice of Pripyat as a location for a nuclear power plant was a mistake.
Was it? It's fairly secluded. Nothing but woods and swamps. Perfect spot to keep things secret.
Swamps, exactly. Swampland is very poor in certain minerals and elements. Same goes for the vegetation in this whole area. Because of this, the local plants absorb pretty much everything very quickly. Even if it's poisonous, like, for example, the radioactive isotope of iodine. Also, both the Soviet Union and some NATO countries have been testing nuclear weapons like crazy since the 50s, pushing millions of tons of radioactive fallout into the atmosphere.
Right. I watched something about that on YouTube. Castle Bravo, Tsar Bomber, serious shit.
And it only intensified leading up to 1963. The nuclear players wanted to conduct as many tests as possible before
there was an MC
PTBT
update.
came into effect.
PTBT?
The Partial Test Ban Treaty, an agreement between the USSR and the West that nuclear testing should be conducted underground only. But hundreds of nuclear explosions had already polluted the atmosphere all over the world, including over Chernobyl. If someone had bothered to take a Geiger reading of the marshes around Pripyat before building the power plant, they'd have found out it was already irradiated.
Unfucking believable.
Alright, all I got left is Olga. I saw her, there she is.
What's up, Professor?
I'm thinking about our next move.
I'm tired of all this thinking and planning. When are we gonna get up off our hands and do something? We should be out there, giving NAR 9 kinds of hell.
Do you really hate them that much?
I don't hate all of them. I even have a few contacts who help me with trade. But on the whole, NAR is pure evil. They should be destroyed, pulverized, eradicated, buried, wiped off the face of the earth.
That sounds a lot like hate.
They took my mom and my friends from me. Those fuckers capitalize on human misery.
Yeah,
More than
BG.
that. Rented the area from a corrupt government to make billions of dollars in unknown, untested technology. And then they have your Tatiana. Should I keep going?
Right. Yes. Tatiana's why I'm here. And if I find out they did something to her, they will pay. But bringing down NAR is not my priority. I'm not here to make the world a better place.
But you should be. I don't get it. I could never understand why your generation made a pact with the devil.
What would you have me do instead?
Shoot the devil in the face, preferably with both barrels of a sawed-off over-under.
In the area you're so nostalgic for, you could be arrested for nothing whatsoever. Speaking out of turn, or purchasing bread without your ration card. And they'd round up your family too. In order to survive, you compromise. Sometimes that compromise is ugly.
I would have fought against my oppressors.
You'd have done shit. The KGB would have thrown your ass in Lubyanka in less time than it takes to buy a counterfeit watch in Red Square. But times are changing, I guess. Perhaps your generation will usher in the change we need, Olga.
Okay, so everybody's had their little bit to say. I don't think we're ready to do the heist yet. Not even close. We need 4 more tools. I don't know what the tools are. I've only done 2 investigations. Don't know what the investigations are. Still have... This clue here is missing. Whatever this is. And these 2. With a possibility that that's one or just scenery. I might be a little further in the game, but I'm so much slower day-wise. I spent a lot of time doing garbage side missions instead of meeting potential crew members, just to try and figure out how to make people happier and how to get enough stuff to build all the things that you need in the base, and where the balance comes from.
We need to talk, Igor.
I'm all ears.
Got some intel that needs acting on. NAR is preparing a huge shipment of munitions, maybe food as well. We can't let this opportunity go.
Oh, you're not wasting any time on that radio, huh? Sure, I'll look into it.
Alright. So he's basically keeps giving me... And I was just in Kopachi, so the things I left there should help. I'm not sure I want to take a chance sending anybody else out on a red mission. They can't do the red missions. But what they do is they go in on the quote-unquote mission and they'll find components. They'll bring back some doodads here and there. But more importantly, a couple of the guards will be taken out. But it was sending Olivier on those missions that got him caught. And then I stupidly sent Olga on the same mission. Alright, who's got the best chance on that? That's Sashko. Best chance, Olga. Or Tarakan. Tarakan needs to do some work. Olga gets to stay. These two are... Mikhail is definitely staying here. And Olivier is definitely staying here. But see, you only get one stay at your base. Annoying. Because now I effectively have 2 people who are not doing anything. But if I assign them to one of these, they stand a chance of getting captured. Although this is tempting because Olivier's got a 99% chance of success on this. But if he gets captured again, I have to go get myself captured and escape with him again. Hey, Mikey. Welcome aboard.
Olivier wants to play soldiers, Igor.
I just
For him,
started building
everything
the
is
field
war.
machines.
And the spoils of war. What about you, my darling? What is your mission? The NAR doesn't care about anything or anyone. Deaths are just numbers on a page for that greedy corporate beast. And the beast won't allow you to pull out its teeth so easily.
Built the one that slows down the Black Stalker and the one that reduces the number of wormholes. So there'll be fewer of those void creatures. Where is he? Nothing like getting started with these things. Hey, Hawk, welcome aboard.
Olivier, I'm up on the roof. There's a signal flare in the distance.
I assume it's red?
Yes.
Must be the drop zone. That's your target. Time to roll. Good luck.
Yes, sir, Olivier, sir.
Anton was a good guy. So let's do our best. For him. Try to keep a low profile out there. Don't let NAR spot you. And don't take more than you can easily carry.
I think the prison I escaped from is underneath here. Looks like I can get down over here relatively easily. Don't take more than you can easily carry, he says. Now that's definitely inside something here. Nothing red. I upgraded my scanner. It can detect people now. Oh, the path of least resistance is almost always mine, Dalton. You know that. And shortly past the mines are the guards. It doesn't mean that you don't sometimes still take the path. Sorry about that. Had to answer a text message. There's almost definitely going to be somebody ahead. Three of them nearby. Four of them, actually. Yeah, when you get to a certain point, Tarakan will train you to upgrade your device. And that allows you to spot living people and creatures. The goal is to not be spotted by them, but at the same time I have to apparently get very close to them. Maybe I can move around this side. Lieutenant, I don't need your shiza. See if I can get over here undetected. There's more of them every time I look. And some of them have heavy armor. See, he's got a helmet on, so he's got heavy armor. He also didn't stop moving. That can present a problem.
What are you, drunk or something? Fuck, he's a goner. Man down, we got a man down.
Psyche salts.
You're going.
Nobody moving around.
Olivier, I can see the crates. It looks promising.
Well done. I know you worked hard for this, but don't get greedy. Remember, low profile. Don't listen to that soldier boy. Fuck low profile. Remember the pointers I gave you, Igor. Be a pro. Igor, any ammo you leave behind, they're gonna use to shoot you in the ass. Blow that shit sky high.
Olivier's right. Causing an uproar when it's not completely necessary won't help our mission.
Hey, you're more than welcome, VG. I think those of us who spend a lot of time streaming and visit each other's channels, we appreciate the difficulty it is for each other to keep an eye on chat all the time. Doesn't look like there's anything else. But there is something, there's a question mark 200 meters away, so let's go take a look at that. Alright, there's people over there. I think that was inside the school, which would have been one of those void creature things. Yeah, I don't think the amount of care that I took getting here was good in leaving behind all that ammo. Now if you look over here, we have 2, 3, 4, 5 guards around that stash of goods at the back of the truck. I just saw that piece of grass come across the side of my screen. I thought it was one of their laser sights. I'm not going to go trying to pillage around the guards, considering I don't need to damage my psyche. There's some more living things up ahead. Just looks like more guards, actually.
What a stupid job. I was stupid enough to take it.
Well, yes, you were. So what's stupider, you or the job you're doing? Whatever it is I'm tracking over here is not much further away. It's 39 meters that way.
All work and no play makes Vladimir a dull boy.
I want to get away from the guards. There's a living person in that shed, and I think that shed is also what the question mark is. Alright, you heard that. That's the Chernobylite storms. That's the clue that the Black Stalker is coming. I have run into a couple of more creepy dolls. But mostly, I'm starting to hear the ghostly children doing the na 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 in the background, and oh, that's more unnerving than the creepy dolls. Everybody's healthy. If I give myself... If I give them all a standard ration and myself a double ration, my psyche improves without having to spend my drugs. Although it definitely still have to do my radiation treatment. The thing I don't understand is they want you to put radiation scrubbers in your place. And this one, I get it, this is only atmospheric. But this one over here, this is a radiation shower. You know, you scrub yourself clean in it. Why can't I get in there and scrub the radiation? Instead of using drugs to do it. Okay. Gotta do the radiation treatment. Twice. That means it's going to be 2 for the health treatment. Oh, it looks like I took a hit somewhere in there. Luckily the vest protected it. 2 radiations. And 1 health, I think. Because I only used 1. Yeah. So I took a hit or 2. I didn't open any locks. I've got more shotgun ammo again. My pistol ammo is starting to get depleted. Shotgun and pistol. Oh. Help if I put some steel plate in here. Oh, that's... I thought it... Yeah, I really thought that was a rad scrubber that you could use to clean yourself, but unfortunately all it does is reduce the radiation in your base. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's still a good thing. But not quite as useful as I thought it was going to be. My vodka cabinet. Now let's talk to everybody and find out what they have to say tonight.
I can't take it anymore. I don't want to. The torture, the suffering.
What's happening? Is it a vision?
I see a woman. A young woman. She's in so much pain.
What?
The rats got to her. They tied her to a tree. They're eating her alive. No. I can't watch. They're cutting into her. They're gnawing on her flesh, lapping up her blood.
What are you babbling about? You're not making any sense.
That was a pretty clear statement.
So hungry, these rats. hunger will drive a living being to do. The Gulag and the Xeno Island. Thousands of little city mice sent on a voyage to hell. My father was there.
It rings a bell, but wasn't that before the war?
Makes no difference, Mousy. Past, present, future. All are the same in the eyes of the Rat King.
Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry about your father.
3 meals are all that separate us from the rats, Igor. Crazed with hunger.
You and your damned rats.
Thanks for caring enough there, Igor. Still only 1 point, though.
Hi, Igor.
Still standing like a prick, I see.
I've got time.
Is Sashko a Ukrainian name?
My name was Sasha before. My mother was Ukrainian. My deadliest no-good drunken excuse for a father was Russian.
Father?
I was born and raised in Moscow. I learned everything there was to know about the city's dark underbelly. I mastered surviving on the streets, became part of a gang, fended for myself, but I didn't do it alone. We always had each other, me and my brother Ruslan.
Yeah, I don't think there's any advantage to being radiated in this game.
That's what happens when you trust the system. In the end,
otherwise, I'd try and go bloody.
Comrades.
What happened to Ruslan? Why isn't he with you?
I'm still looking for him. It's a long story. I just need to figure out my next steps.
Sure. I'll help out if I can.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Stop calling me sir. What do you want, Mikhail?
I'm just fucking teasing you, man, because I'm bored. You used to live in England, didn't you? Eating your full English breakfast, drinking Darjeeling tea, scooting around in your Aston Martin, sipping martinis, mingling with high society. A regular James fucking Bond.
I eat porridge for breakfast, for Christ's sake.
Relax, I'm kidding. I did a piece of business with some Brits once. Good blokes. They drank Stolichnaya with Red Bull. Loopy fuckers.
Why are you wasting my time, Mikhail?
I knew
I think that's about the only way I would drink a Red Bull. That stuff tastes nasty.
He was Scottish. I think his name was Daniel. He was absolutely fascinated by the Moscow sewers. Daniel was looking for a guide, so I took him on a tour of the underground. Told him some really top-drawer fucking tales. About nuclear bunkers under the Moskva River where Putin will hide when the zombie apocalypse comes. About the lizard people from Zeta Reticuli controlling the amount of sugar in your Starbucks coffee. He was a tad skeptical, though.
The Zatans. That's the tie-in. This is a Fallout nod.
You've spent too much time in the rotten capitalistic West, comrade. You know what I mean. Anyway, I hope our humble way of life isn't too much of a shock for you.
Oh, trust me. I'll always be Ukrainian in my heart.
Great! I'll drink to that. Yeah, as soon as I find something better to drink, that is.
I've got a whole cabinet full of vodka. Go ahead. Go nuts.
I need to talk to you, Igor.
Sure. Is something troubling you?
Memories. According to my mom, life was actually pretty good around here before the accident.
I know. I used to live here myself a long time ago. The details are a bit blurry, but I have warm feelings about the past.
Right. Then you must know that life in Chernobyl was better than in other parts of the Soviet Union. My mother told me that all the closed cities, the secret cities, offered creature comforts in exchange for secrecy and obedience. It was a privilege to live in such a place. You could always buy whatever you wanted. The streets were safe and the pay was decent. Everybody believed the authorities would protect them from any harm. They were such good comrades after all. They would have gladly given their lives for this country. And for what? All the cover-ups, the KGB worrying more about appearances and the state secrets than their own people.
Well,
My mom's friend Katya was living in Kiev at the time of the Chernobyl catastrophe. She was pregnant. And only 1 week after the reactor blew apart, she marched in the May Day parade of 1986. Can you imagine? It wasn't canceled. What a crime. The authorities never warned anyone. They claimed it was completely safe. They didn't give a fuck about them. They just wanted to keep a lid on it. Katya told my mom that by the end of the day, she and her husband had a strange purple tan on their faces and could barely catch their breath. Katya's son was born a couple of months later. He was very sick.
I'm so sorry, Olga.
You should be. You were part of this mess, even if you don't remember it. My apologies, Igor. I shouldn't. I had no right to.
That's okay. These are painful memories. You have a right to be upset.
Do you have a minute?
Something you wanted to talk about?
Someone. Did you know Anton has a daughter? Dasha?
My God.
No.
He kept it from me for a long time. Even though we were friends, I did wonder sometimes why he didn't blow his pay on booze and women like the rest of us. He was putting money away for her future. For an education and stuff. He wanted her to have a better starting point in life. I've already decided that when this is all done, I'm going to find her and take care of her. But no one knows what the future holds, right? That's why I have a big favor to ask of you. If anything should happen to me, I'd like you to find Dasha and give her my pay. Please.
Olivier, please, don't talk like this. Once we've figured this whole thing out, you'll have plenty of opportunity to do that yourself.
No. I really need you to promise me this. Anton deserves no less.
I promise.
It's an excellent story that they've written. Something I was coming up here to do. Be damned if I can remember. Now I do. Okay. That's a pretty big V8 engine block. Water pump looks integrated into the housing. Rip off of an old Ford block, probably. Yeah, still can't do anything with that. Probably haven't gotten any new clues, so we're still in the dark on the ones in here that I can't do yet. Roger. Yeah, zombie apocalypse. The folks in Chernobyl are ready for that. We have that kickoff here. I think there's quite a few people who are actually ready for it. And then there's the majority of people who will be overtaken by it. Nothing from the radio. No.
Igor, I've got to talk to you. Some serious shit is about to go down.
What is it this time?
One of the big fish is flying into Kapachi. We have a chance to intercept him. We have to act on this intel now.
How did you come to find out about this fish of yours?
I've got a lot of contacts here, you know that. I usually try to keep a low profile, but an opportunity like this may not present.
Why I haven't clubbed this guy in his sleep and taken the radiation suit from him is beyond me.
100% worth a shot. Imagine what kind of intel we can squeeze out of this guy. Just go over there and check it out for yourself, okay? I know a good vantage point.
All right. But let's make one thing clear first. I'll do the talking. I've got a feeling this big fish might not survive your squeezing.
Sure. Whatever you say, boss. I'll mark the location on your map.
Who are you, Preston? I'll mark it on your map. Screw you, dude. Alright. So, again in Kapachi. Sashko wants us to search for his brother. I've been putting that off. I really think that I should be doing that soon. Looks like the person with the best chance of that's Olivier. And the person with the best chance of that after Olivier is Sashko. So that is what we'll be kicking off with next week. Until then, I want to thank everybody here for coming in for the up to 3 hours that we've been doing Chernobylite tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I've certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. I hope you're all doing well and that you're all healthy. Check in on friends and family. Make sure everybody's doing okay. The holidays are coming up. People need to be reminded how much we love them. Everybody stay healthy, stay safe, and until Friday night for Star Wars Squadrons, I am Rob. Have a good night, everybody.